Hi, my name is Umutcan Doğan, and I will talk about this course called Introduction to Psychology. I am recording this video for the third time because the course, as I will talk about uh, in a moment, is too long. It has 12 parts and maybe over 100 videos, so explaining what is inside this class, what I have learned from this class, take more than like 6-7 minutes for the first two recordings, so I have to keep it under 5, so I will try to be fast. The first part is mostly an introduction to the course and how everything works. After that, the course starts with an history of psychology and the scientific method. It explains how psychology developed as a scientific field, and it introduces some main approaches to psychology. It introduces like the important figures like Freud and like brief understanding of their ideas. Next part about is brain, so the brain structure. It explains like the brain structure, the structure of the brain, how it is organized, how different parts of the brain are related to different functions, and obviously this is like maybe too much for an introduction class because it is like maybe too complex for just an introduction class. There is also a part about sensation, perception, attention, and awareness. Basically, it looks at how we receive information, how we receive information from the world, and how our brain interprets it, and like not only what we see, not what we hear, but like it also explains how we make sense of it. Another part focuses on learning and behaviorism. It talks about how behavior can be shaped by rewards, consequences, punishments, previous experiences, things like that. There are examples related to everyday things like relationships, and with those examples, they're like trying to make it more easier to understand, I guess. Then there is a section about memory. Topics like false memory and amnesia is mentioned in here. Like it explains memory. I will have to skip this fast because there are too many other topics. Also covers the social psychology. It's about conformity, authority, some well-known experiments. So basically, how can people behave differently, like in different situations and different people around them. Uh, and there is another part, and that is about mental illnesses and common treatments. It introduces what are the illnesses. It introduces how do we treat them, like what are the basics of it, how do we categorize these disorders, and like stuff like that. Uh, and then the final, like there are some videos, the final exams, peer reviewed assessment, like pretty much things like every Coursera class has. So this class, I have a criticism about. It is very good for people who do not study psychology, but if you study psychology like I am, this course could be a bit too frustrating for you because like from the classes we took on the MEF University, this class covers Psychology 101. It covers Social Psychology, Introduction to Psychology, Introduction to Psychology 2, Adult Psychopathology, Science 103, Science 201, I guess that class was called. Like it like includes like 6-7 different classes topics inside of one class. It is too long. uh, each topic has like 5 6 7 15-minute videos. Class has like over 100 videos, and if you already know these topics, like if you are a third year psychology student like me, you already know kind of all of these things, it is a bit too frustrating. But if you're not a psychology student and you're trying to learn the basics of it, and like you don't want to spend too much time on it, you only have time for like a Coursera class, this is perfect for you. But again, for a psychology student, maybe it has too much topics inside of one class. But still, it is a very good class. I think it covers everything, and I like it.